Hey guys, Eric from Verus Engineering here, and today we're going to be installing our carbon side marker deletes. These have become increasingly popular as people hear about them because they fix an issue with the front side markers in that they fall out constantly. So we have done away with the A-clips entirely and produced some carbon fiber units that look really nice and solve this issue. We'll be doing the install on our shop BRZ. Overall, the install is pretty simple. You can do it with the bumper on car, but I'm doing it off car because it's going to be easier for you to see exactly what's going on. Normally, you'll just pull the bumper away from the car slightly and drill the holes that you need to. But let's get started. Going over what tools we will need. So we will need a drill. We recommend a 3/16" drill bit. A file, 4mm Allen wrench, 2.5mm Allen wrench, 7mm socket, 10mm socket, swivel, small extension, ratchet, 10mm wrench, and possibly we'll use a 7mm wrench as well. All right, so in the kit, you're gonna get a left hand and a right hand side marker delete. We have some M6 hardware with M6 fender washers and M6 nylock nuts. We're gonna have two M4 by 12mm long button head cap screws, two M4 nylocks, quite a few M4 fender washers, and then a very small M4 by 6mm long and an M4 by 4mm long button head cap screw. All right, so on car, to get the front bumper off, we're gonna have to remove some of these plastic push pins. On our car, it has the end plate riv nuts, so we remove the end plates. You'll have to pop off the side marker, which normally you can get at in here. You also have to remove another plastic push pin right here to get to the side marker. You'll shove a small screwdriver right here to then pop off the side marker. And then once the side marker's off, you can get to this plastic push pin, which then allows the front bumper to swing out from the car so that you can do the drilling, you can get your bolts and nuts installed and all that jazz. All right, it's a little difficult to see, but the first part of the install is going to be to grab the carbon fiber side marker, line up the outside with the outside of the bumper as best you can, and then mark a hole right there, which is the hole that we have to drill. So now that the hole's marked, we're going to drill through the plastic bumper. And be careful not to go through anything too far. And at this point, the side marker is actually ready to be installed. Grab the side marker and we will put that in its location. Grab the 12mm long M4 with a fender washer and put it in from the top side down through the carbon side marker, and then from the bottom we'll grab the nylock and another washer. Not sure if you can see that, but we'll throw that in there. Okay, and then we're gonna grab the M6 with a M6 washer and go in from the bottom through the hole. It's a little tight on the carbon, which is why I'm having to thread it through. But we will then grab the washer and nylock and put that on the top. Then the final bolt will be either the 6mm long or the 4mm long M4 button head cap screw with a fender washer. And that will go on this point, which is a bonded in bung on the carbon. Now all 3 points are loosely installed on the carbon fiber side marker. We can move it around a decent bit and get it so that everything sits flush. Now the one thing that I will show you. All right, so this is the back side. You can see the bolts, and on the top, maybe we can see there is the bung. So with the carbon side, or with the bumper on the car, we'll be able to see how well the carbon fiber side marker lines up with the bumper line. And if it does not, we will actually take some sandpaper or a file to that bung and start to push it in so that it lines up a little better. And that is completely dependent on each car and how messed up these steel pieces are, where they were riveted onto the plastic bumper, etc. So each kit is a little different and each install is a little different. If you need to, for some reason, push this out, we include extra spacers or washers so that you can actually install them right there and push that out to match the bumper line a little bit better. Keep in mind that you do not want to bottom out that button head cap screw in this bung. You will cause the bung and the carbon to debond. So if you start hitting resistance without this getting tight, switch to the 4mm or the shorter M4 bolt.